Hey, I want to do a little video. I made one earlier today, and now I'm almost home to Pittsburgh now, and I want to talk about what I do a little bit. I think it's interesting, and it's an easy job. It's easy money. To me, it's fun. It's a side job, and if I don't get what they want to pay me, I don't do it. So it's totally by choice. It can be short notice. And the thing too is the quicker you can do something like this and get to it, the more you're able to ask for and the more you'll get paid to do it. But essentially, what I do is mortgage field services is my side job, and I do it with a company that pays better than any other company I've ever found in the past. Anybody who's familiar with this, there's another name for it. It's called property preservation or mortgage field services. So a lot of the companies out there, they just pay stupid, dumb amounts. But the company I work for, that I worked for them back in 2007, 2008, after the major financial crisis, housing crash. And then I got in touch with them maybe 2-3 years ago again now, and so I'm back with them again. And I can talk about how I do it and how I'm able to make the most, and how I'm able to be beneficial. First and foremost, it all comes down to communication. I have a really good relationship with the manager that covers my region and territory. And I went from Southwest Wisconsin, and then I transferred over to now the Pittsburgh area. I have a new regional manager, and this new regional manager, it's a woman, and I get along with her even way better than the regional manager I had in Southwest Wisconsin. I don't know, something about me and women, I just seem to chat it up and get along with it well. So, alright, so how do I do this? So, first, you need to establish a really good relationship after you get in with this. You need to go above and beyond. You need to be willing to do what nobody else is willing to do, which is easy, which is basically, I get paid to take road trips, and that's the fun part about it. And it's I'll listen to podcasts, I'll listen to music on the way. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about the jobs I did the last couple of days. So, and how I almost got a gun pulled on me. So I started yesterday with one job in Parsons, West Virginia. And it paid well. It paid enough to make that whole trip, the 3 to 4 hours and back. But then my new regional manager, she likes me, and so she hooked me up with 3 to 4 multiple jobs on the way down yesterday. And so I picked all those up, and they got approved really quickly. And so it was a blowout couple of days, is all I gotta say. And so this original job, though, that I had to do in Parsons, it was the first time I've ever had this kind of a job. And basically what it was is I had to go into this business and kind of be a private investigator of sorts. I need to just pretend like I was a normal customer, like I was trying to buy something. And so by the time I made it to this place last night, it was already closed. And I pull into the parking lot I was going to get out and check the hours. And it just so happens that the owner was in the parking lot and he was about to leave. And so I get out of the vehicle, and he's like, "Hey, who are you? What do you want?" And it's West Virginia, so they're not the most personable people. And I'm good at talking to people, and I can give the details in another video, but I'm trying to make this as short and succinct as possible. But it ended well, and I told him I'd be back tomorrow, and I gave him more information than I wanted because, for one, he wasn't even supposed to know who I was in the first place. I gave him enough information that he shouldn't have had to worry about me, but at the same time, it didn't reveal who I was working for, what I was doing, or he actually revealed a bunch of personal information. It's funny, once you know the psychology of how people work, you don't really have to say a whole lot. You just have to present the right posture and present a certain amount of confidence, and people just start talking to you, basically. You got to be friendly too, depending on the situation. But anyway, so I spent the night up in Thomas, West Virginia at this communal Airbnb. And I came back down around 10, 11, between 10, or I got there at 11 a.m. So I get to the business around 11 a.m. I go there and I walk in, and this woman comes out, like, I guess she's just waiting for me, I'm sure, because I told the guy I was going to be back in the morning. And she had a hostile look and a hostile attitude right off the bat, even though, like, I smiled and I put my hand out and shook her hand, introduced myself, gave her my full name. And I offered her my phone number, but she was already all worked up, like she was on the phone, like probably trying to get a hold of her boss. And she was trying to pull a fast one over on me. What she was trying to do is she was trying to say that, oh, I couldn't be there because her boss wasn't there, and so I had to come back later when her boss would be back. Like, sure, lady. And so all I had to do was take some pictures, prove that the place is a business, take some pictures of the credit card machine, make sure that they only have one point of sales machine, ask them if they sell anything besides. It was actually a collision and repair shop, so it was a very unusual business to be doing this with. There's no way I was really going to be able to go in there undercover unless I fucking came in with a broken vehicle. It was like, hey, can you fix this? Otherwise, it's like, I can't buy a candy bar or something in there. So I was supposed to like make a purchase actually, and so there's nothing to buy because it was a collision repair shop and they didn't have anything else. So yeah, it was a very awkward situation. And while I was making small talk, I got her distracted just enough so I could point my phone at everything and take pictures of everything. And then I got out, and yeah, it ended up being to a point where it's like she was trying to tell me I can't take pictures. And so I told her, it's like, well, I'm not going to say everything I said, but I can in a further video. Like, my phone's running out of space, and so I'm watching the timer click down to the point where I'm not going to have any more space left. And so that's why I'm trying to hurry this. So anyway, I told her basically, it's like, you can call the police, but I'm not here to cause you any problems. I'm here to do a job. I came from Pittsburgh. I'm not coming back later. I'm getting this done now. Like, you can call your boss. You can have me talk to him, or you can talk to him. But I'm like almost done here. And so by the time I, got all that out, I took every single picture inside that place I needed. I went outside. I took all the exterior pictures, and I was on my way to my last job for the day. But that's pretty much everything. So if anybody has any questions or you want to know how to get into this little gig, message me, DM me, whatever you want. So you guys have a good night, and talk to you later. Thanks.